Camera shy, eh? Hi, ladies. There's not much out here on the ground for you, is there? This is Sourdough Dan, and we interrupt this regularly scheduled program for some breaking news. I'm gonna send you down to Elroy and let him tell you what's going on.
Well, Dan, I tell you what, we have found a feller who can sniff out a deal faster than a bloodhound. I'm gonna let him tell you exactly what he found today.
That was weird. Let's show you what kind of deal I found today. I was in shopping, looking around. I went and checked the cheese, the dairy section, and lo and behold, I did it again. $1.59 for a gallon of whole milk, and if you're willing to drink the 0% fat milk, 59 cents each. Those outdated on the 14th, but 59 cents, you know, you can't go wrong with that. I made a quick phone call to Kara and asked how much we could fit. She told me that we could fit about 3 gallons, so I bought 2 extra. And she agreed that the fat-free or the 0% fat was just fine, and she said get those and get 1 of the whole milk. So that's what I did. And now each of these gallons is usually their regular price is $8.99 because it's organic and stuff. So it's $8.99 to $1.59 or $8.99 to 59 cents. You bet I'm gonna buy that as much as I can fit. And we figure we can fit 3 of those in the freezer, and we have room in the fridge for 2 more. So all total, I have 5 gallons of milk that I got a great deal on. I paid less for 5 gallons of milk than 1 gallon of the regular milk, which is $3.99 a gallon.
So I am just curious, what other deals did you find today?
And as for other great deals in the store, really didn't see a whole lot of great deals. I ended up filling in the gaps a little bit, about a little bit more sugar, a little bit of coffee, but I didn't get and some butter. And the butter, that's crazy pricing right there. Even their magnificent sale of $3.99 a pound is nowhere near what the good deals I used to get. I used to get butter for $2, $1.99 a pound. Luckily, all I'm doing is filling in the gaps and just replacing some of the stuff that I've used, and I'm not out of my cheap butter totally, but I figure since it was at least this price, and with all of the rumors I hear of a butter shortage and everything, I just wanted to fill in the gap a little bit. So I ended up buying, what was it? You had to buy 5 of them to get the deal, and I ended up buying 5 of them to get that deal just to stretch my dollars a little bit farther in the future. Sometimes you got to do that. And I've taken to, instead of using butter, I use the margarine spread for my toast in the morning, just to keep my butter stretched just a little bit farther so it lasts longer for the stuff that I really want to have the butter for.
Aw, man, I cannot stand that margarine stuff. If it ain't real butter, it ain't on my plate. Well, anyway, you just have to tell me, because everybody wants to know, just how do you go about sniffing out these great deals so often? Even my old dog Roscoe wouldn't be able to sniff out a deal like you do.
So it's been what, maybe 2 months since the last time I found that milk at such a good price. But you know, don't think that every week I wasn't going and checking, because I was. So it's not like every time I go to the grocery store I find these great deals. But I do know to be consistent and be persistent and keep checking every time you go to the store for the things that you would like to find on a great deal. Because if it was on a markdown like that before, it probably will be again, especially when it's something that's because of the dates. And their policy is just to get rid of it. You know, they mark it down, they start marking it down, and then each day they mark it down more and more until they get rid of it. So I got lucky, I get lucky, and I feel blessed. I feel like God is blessing me every time I find those great deals. But just be persistent, and I know you can find those deals too. Just keep going and checking. Pretty much every time I go to that store, I go and look and see if they have any markdown milk, if they have any markdown cottage cheese, sour cream, butter. I found butter there, yogurt. They'll mark down their yogurt. Their dairy stuff, anything that's dated, they seem to mark down once in a while. I found marked down eggs there a couple times, but I don't really look at eggs anymore because I have my chickens, and they're providing us with 4 to 5 eggs a day, which is a lot more than we can eat anyway, or that we do eat. And I know Kara just made a batch of pickled eggs out of the oldest ones that we had, just to get them used up and make room in the fridge for more to come in.
Pickled eggs? I like the sound of that.
Yeah, we're getting more than we're eating right now. It won't stay that way for long. As it cools off, they will cut back in laying, and eventually they'll stop laying altogether until probably like February. Usually in February is when the other chickens would start laying again. 1 egg here, 1 egg there. In March, they were pretty much back up to their full production. So yeah, we're getting almost an egg per chicken a day. I think I have 7 hens left, 1 rooster. And in the spring, I plan on trying to hatch some eggs out. See if I can get a broody hen, hatch some eggs out, and start with another batch of chicks. And I'd like to grow my flock by up to about 20 chickens. I think that would be about right. And then I could actually sell some of the eggs to help pay for the food that they're eating. But until then, we just go with the flow. Everything is good and we're happy.
Well, I just want to wish you good luck with that. And now, as I let you go, why don't you give us a little bit of a weather update?
So I know you guys can't see it, but there's snow on the ground and rain is starting to fall from the sky. It's about 36 degrees outside today, and it's going to be slick tomorrow. Will not be a fun drive to work tomorrow morning, that's for sure. And there is a lot to be said about having yourself prepared. I know there's a lot of stuff that I should do. There's a lot of stuff that I could do. And there's a lot of stuff that I'm just not going to do today, because I am set up I am at a place where I can take a day off, and I am not falling behind. Things need to get done, or I would like to get things done, but I don't have to get anything done if I don't want to. And today is one of those days where it's warm outside, but it's raining. I really don't want to get the tools out. I really don't want to stand out in the rain. I have to work tomorrow, so yeah, I'm gonna kind of take the rest of the day off and visit with my kids, my family, and enjoying my life. And I hope you're doing the same thing. I hope you are taking moments out of your life, out of your busy schedule, and enjoying it. Even if that just means sitting down and having a visit with your family. Spending time with the family is very important. They're the only family you're ever gonna get. So I recommend at least take a little bit of your time out of your day for them. Something that it took me a long time to learn, and there's something that I am still learning a little bit more. But yep, so take time for your family. You will not be sorry if you do. I don't believe you'd be sorry if you did. It'd have to be yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Thank you for watching this edition of Not So Remote Alaska. And until next time, may God bless and keep each and every one of you. And with that, I'm out.